Okay, you're live, sir.
All right. So again, welcome back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're trying to get this thing in order. So next class we won't have this problem of having to jump back and forth and do these things on the camera phone. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. This word's gonna get out. All right. So where were we?
This is Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7.
All right, so the title of the class again is Reneging on Your Promise. We're continuing where we left off from Wednesday. All right, and it's again about brothers and sisters that make their vow, they put their life on the line. They do what Romans 12 said, and they present their body a living sacrifice, but all they do is present it. They don't actually come through on what they promised. Y'all see that?
God.
So that right there, when you just present it and snatch it away, you're not holy you're not holy and acceptable to the Most High. Y'all see that?
God.
So we gotta know this. When we put our life out there, we say we want to give our life to the service of the Most High. We can't just snatch it back. You understand?
God.
All right, where you at?
This is Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7.
Yeah, read that.
Be not deceived.
See, you cannot fool yourself. All right, don't fool yourself. Go ahead.
God is not mocked.
The Most High is not mocked. You can't play games with Him. Go ahead.
For whatsoever a man soweth,
Whatever you go ahead and vow, whatever you put out there, right? Whatever you say, I'm going to give to the Most High. Go ahead.
that shall he also reap.
When you take it back, He's going to do the same thing with you. Oh yeah, I promised I was going to get you out from under the curses if you obeyed my law, statutes, and commandments. But since you didn't, I'm going to go ahead and take back my blessing, and you can stay in that cursed state. You see that? Now your woman could just be mad. Her eye can be evil towards you all day long, right? Just like it was before you came to the truth. And everybody around you can hate you just like before, right? Your brother's eye can be evil towards you. Your kids will hate you. We'll just keep it rolling, man. Because, it ain't hard to just leave you where the hell you were. You got me doing extra work. I got angels giving charge for angels to be around you all day and all that. I could give them some time off. Y'all see that? Yeah, we don't have to keep you living. We don't have to keep you alive. We're making us do extra work. Y'all see that? Where you at?
Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7.
Uh-huh.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
See that? When you act like that, when you renege on your promise, the Most High reneges on His, man. He goes ahead and he says, you know what? Since you did that, you didn't keep up your end of the bargain, I don't have to keep up mine.
Right.
Y'all see that? What's that you had, man? Because that's a perfect time for that to come in.
Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 5.
No, the one in Ecclesiastes.
Oh, Ecclesiastes chapter 18, verse 22.
Uh-huh.
And it says...
So we're in Ecclesiastes in the Apocrypha, chapter 18, verse 22.
Page 81 in the red book.
And it says, let nothing hinder thee to pay thy vow in due time.
See that? Don't let anything stop you from paying your vow. You said you was going to do for the Most High, do for the Most High. You said you was going to be there for your brothers and your sisters, be there. You said you was going to be there for Israel, and you wanted to build your nation, be there. Put your brick in. Go ahead.
And defer not until death to be justified.
And don't wait until, you know what, when I'm dying, when I'm on my deathbed, my last words will be like, forgive me, Yahweh, please, and then you're going to get zapped up to heaven. That ain't how it works, man. That's that Christian mind state. You know what I mean? That was the Old Testament, the law done away with, but then when they're on their deathbed, I'm sorry for eating all that pork and doing all that stuff you told me not to, and sleeping with the preacher's wife, and da-da-da-da-da, right? Now let me in. No. That ain't how it works. Don't wait till death to decide that's when everybody do it, right? They wait till they're dying, then they decide that, okay, you know what? I got to start living like I'm dying. Right? I got to start being kind to people. They got that country song, right? Live like you were dying, right? I became the man I wasn't, right? I became a better husband, all this stuff. Like, why weren't you doing that beforehand? You going to become that and then die on them? That's just cruel, right? Now I'm going to be the father my kid wants me to be. now that I'm dying, so that he can love me and then I die on him? That's just me. Right? I could be the man that the Most High always wanted me to be. It was trying to make me to be, but now that I'm dying? Well, what good are you now? David didn't do it like that. You know what I mean? Like when he's curled up next to his little virgin and everything, when he was dying, like, oh, you know what? Now I'm gonna do the right thing. Now I want to be a righteous king. No, he was a righteous king his whole time. Y'all see that? You gotta live like that ahead of time. Y'all understand? What you got? What else you got?
I got Ecclesiastes in the Bible, chapter 5, verse 4.
So no, read where you were at again.
Oh, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 18, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, let nothing hinder thee to pay thy vow in due time.
See, you shouldn't let nothing stop you from when it comes time to do what you said that you were going to do. You shouldn't let nothing stop you from doing it. Y'all see that?
God.
Go ahead.
And defer not until death to be justified.
And don't put it off. And act like you want to be justified at the end. Y'all see that?
God.
Do it now. What else you got?
Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 5. Actually, Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 4.
So now we're in the Bible. Ecclesiastes. Right? Chapter 5, verse what?
Verse 4.
Okay.
Can somebody read that for me, please, too?
Con. Ecclesiastes in the Bible, chapter 5, verse 4. And it reads, when thou vowest a vow unto God.
Y'all got it?
Con.
Okay. So when you vow to the Most High, go ahead.
Defer not to pay it.
Don't defer to pay it. Don't put it off. Don't be like, you know what? I'll wait on that. Or you be like, hey, okay, listen, this Saturday, make sure you in class all day. Yeah, but man, I'm gonna miss the Flash. Season 5 is on. Right?
Miss the playoffs.
Or season 3, right? Right? I'm gonna miss the game, man.
Playoffs, yeah.
If I go there, I got money on this game, B. He said defer not to pay it. Don't wait. Don't put it off. Don't act like, oh, you know what? I got all my life to do that, man. Pass out flyers, teach the word of the Most High. Yeah, man, I got all my life to do that. Let me sow my royal oats real quick in everything. Y'all understand? Let me go hit off every chick I can find, do every drug under the sun, and then when I'm dying of AIDS and an overdose, I'll be like, yo, forgive me, and I'll throw a flyer out. Nah, he said don't defer to pay it. You understand?
God.
What else?
Oh.
You want to finish it?
Yeah.
For he hath no pleasure in fools.
See, he don't have pleasure in fools. There's foolishness when you do that. When you sit there and double dutch with the Most High, imagine how it would look if you were like this brother right here. Give me your name again, bad name. Levi, right? You sitting there, you about 200, right? With a big full beard, gray on it, right? Glasses, looking intelligent. You sitting over there playing double dutch. Don't you look stupid? Right. Well, wouldn't that look stupid? You know, even younger, just full beard, fringes on, playing double dutch, right? But that's what brothers look like spiritually to the Most High, man. Why do you think he said they'll laugh at your calamities? That's how you look. You like, 1 minute I'm in, 1 minute out. You look gay. You understand?
God.
You gotta let that life go, man. That double dutch life is not what the Most High required of you. What else?
I was gonna say, can I add this little part too? In verse 1 it says, keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. Be not rash in thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before God. So when it says, back in verse 4, when it says, for he had no pleasure in fools, the fool is the person that gives the sacrifice of the fools, which is to be rash with your mouth and to not understand what you're doing. So you go ahead and you make this vow to the Most High, and you're giving the sacrifice of a fool because you're not paying that vow. And it's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of the Most High.
God.
So you're being rash. You're being that fool. And in verse 5, it says, better is it that thou shouldest not vow than thou shouldest vow and not pay. And can you imagine making a vow with the Most High and not paying it? When it's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of the Most High.
Right, he said it's better you didn't even do that. You shouldn't even open up your mouth, man. You should have just went ahead and said, you know what, I can't do it. Just be a man about it. Be like, you know what, I'm a punk. I have no spine. I can't go out street speaking. Like, not physically. I literally am a spineless coward, and I don't feel like going out with y'all. You know what I mean? You know what? I just don't care. Like, I know I said I did, but when I thought about it, I really don't give a damn about none of that. I only care about me. That's what you should do. You just man up. Be like, hey, you know what, really? I only care about me, so I don't want to do none of that. You know, I came in here, I wanted to feel like I was smarter than everybody, so I want to just take a bunch of notes and sit on my ass and not teach. I don't want to do none of that stuff that, you know, I was called to do. You know, like we went over Wednesday, right? That he called us to be prophets to the nations, that he called us to walk worthy of our vocation, right? I don't want to do none of that. Just say that. It'd be better you do that than it's like, oh, okay, yeah, man, I'm gung-ho for that. I want to go do all that stuff y'all doing, man. And then we'll be like, okay, hey, yeah, we meet this day. Yeah, we need all the brothers there. We need all the brothers there. It's necessary. And then, hey, where's that brother? He was supposed to hold the signs. Or where's that brother? He was going to print the flyers. And, oh, man, my alarm didn't go off. But you're a grown-ass man. You don't know how to set an alarm now? Right. It's too complicated. Shoot, you could be like, hey, Siri, set my alarm. You know what I mean? Like, you could have done that. Y'all see that? Like, oh, you look foolish. Y'all see that? You giving the song of fools. Was that it?
Actually, verse 6 too.
Read verse 6.
Okay, yeah, verse 6.
Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 6. Suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin, neither say before the angel that it was an error.
So there's no backtrack. Once you make a vow to the Most High, that's it. There's no backtrack. Like the other scripture says, it says, repent not.
Right. When you're once done, repent not of it.
Right, repent not. So especially when you make a vow towards the Most High, you can't repent from it.
So you don't want to do that, man. You don't want to go back on what you're saying.
Right.
You don't want to put yourself out there for the Most High, and then, oh, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Y'all see that? Read that again. That's a good scripture, man.
Suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin.
What they used to say, don't let your mouth write a check your ass can't cash. Right? If you can't come through, then don't say it. Don't put yourself out there. You know, sisters be like, yeah, I can cook all the bread bowls. I can do all this. And then it come down time to it. Like, okay, we portion out every sister a thing to do for the Passover. Yeah, what's she doing? She leaving the truth. What? She tripping today. I don't know what's up with her, man. You understand? We got to be able to depend on you. Y'all see that? What's that?
Ecclesiastes chapter 6 and verse 1.
Yeah. That'll go into the double-mindedness. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 6 and verse 1.
Y'all got it?
And this is just to add to the double-mindedness of these people. Because why? In the eyes of the Most High, they're an enemy because they're not trustworthy. Read this.
Ecclesiasticus, in the Apocrypha, chapter 6 and verse 1. Instead of a friend, become not an enemy.
Yeah, it says, instead of a friend, become not an enemy. Read.
For whereby thou shalt inherit an ill name.
And that's what comes with being a double-minded, backslider, drawing back, somebody that's reneges on a promise. Why? Read that again.
Instead of a friend, become not an enemy.
Because you're an enemy now. Because you're on the wrong side of the team. There's only two sides in the Bible. It's the good and it's the evil. There's no in between. Read.
For whereby thou shalt inherit an ill name.
Yeah, you inherit an ill name because of your actions that you do. now you're known not to be trustworthy anymore. Oh, this is the person that likes to renege on what he said he was going to do. I can't trust on this person no more. And that's how the Most High sees us in his eyes. And that's why in our own lives that we're treated the way we are. Because why? We handle business like that. Read.
Shame.
Read.
And reproach.
Yeah, shame and reproach comes upon you. Because why? Now you're ashamed how people see you now. Well, obviously you really didn't care because your actions spoke otherwise.
Right, that guilt trip hit you.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Read.
Even so shall a sinner that hath a double tongue.
They have to what?
Double tongue.
A what?
Double tongue.
Right. Because why? You saying one thing, but you're doing something else. The Most High is not dealing with that.
So y'all see that?
Done.
Right on that point, let's go back. Let's go to James chapter 1, verse 1. We're going to read through verse 8.
James chapter 1, verse 1. We get a con when y'all get it, please?
Con.
Con. James chapter 1, verse 1. James, a servant of Yahweh and of the Lord Yahweh Shai, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations.
See, instead of backing up and acting like you didn't understand that you was going to get tempted, like we didn't read you repeatedly Ecclesiastes chapter 2, right? Right? My son, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy spirit for temptation. Right? We do that as a motto now. It's like you can almost recite it off the top of your head after a while, right? But now when you get into the diverse temptations, now it was like, oh, I was just repeating it so much, I forgot that was real. Right? I forgot that my girl might actually leave me. And I'm not supposed to chase her. I'm supposed to just keep doing what I'm supposed to do. Y'all see that? I forgot that family members might die, and I can't just leave the truth and go deal with that. Y'all see that? But that's what the scripture said, right? Let the dead bury their dead. That's what Christ said, right? Oh, I can't just do that. Well, yeah, that's we told you that was going to happen. See that? But he said, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. When you get tempted, you're supposed to be like, okay, yeah, it's that time. He's trying to get me. He's trying to take, I must be about to get something good. I must about to be getting some kind of reward because he's really trying to take me out now. That's how you got to look at it. Watch, read.
Verse 3. Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience.
Why are you going through trials and tribulations?
That the trying of your faith worketh patience.
Because he's trying to see if you have faith. And when he finds out you have faith, you're gonna become a more patient person.
God.
You understand?
God.
He's trying your faith. That's how you know you have some. Hey, maybe I ain't about this life like the apostles were. Maybe I don't have no faith. Well, yeah, you do, because that's why you're going through a temptation. Right? Because he's trying the faith you do have. Right. Y'all see that?
God.
So you're supposed to count it all joy. Hey, damn, I do have some faith.
Right.
Girl with the fat booty keep walking by me every day. Her clothes keep getting tighter and tighter. She gonna die of suffocation. Y'all see that?
God.
The temptation just keep coming. Why? Because I do have faith. Y'all see that?
God.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. But let patience have her perfect work.
Let patience have. Instead of freaking out, tripping out because of the tribulation, let the patience start working in you. Let that start building in you. Y'all see that?
God.
Go ahead.
That ye may be perfect and entire.
So you can be what?
Perfect and entire.
Wait, what are we striving for?
That ye may be perfect and entire.
Right, see that? This is how you become perfect. Oh, ain't nobody perfect, but you can become that way if you let patience have her perfect work. Y'all see that?
God.
Go ahead.
Wanting nothing.
Wanting nothing. See, if you let yourself go through these trials and tribulations, you won't need to envy. You won't need to envy the wicked because, hey, you already have that. You see that?
God.
That's one thing I like about, I liked about reading The Flash way back in the day, man, is, I would read the comic books, but he would run so fast that he would pull things into it's kind of like an undertow with a ship. He would literally pull things behind him. So, like, if he stopped, like cars and everything like that would just be piled up behind him. So he had to learn how to control that, right? But it's because he was going so fast, he was creating this force that would drag everything with him. You see that?
Gone.
That's the same way we gotta run. We gotta run for the Most High like that, where we're going so fast toward our goal with Him that all those things just start getting sucked up behind you, man. See, because when you have a goal in your mind, I don't care if you're whatever you want to be in the earth, as long as you got a goal in mind and you're running toward that, you'll get all the stuff you want. If you want to be the baddest hardcore drug dealer, do they tell you focus on women? Focus on cars and clothes and money. I mean, not money, but on houses and all that.
No.
Nah, what do? I gotta get this paper, right? No, I don't care if the cops coming. I gotta get this paper, right? I'll give them a cut if they come. You know what I mean? I'll bribe them, whatever. I gotta get this money. I don't care if my back hurt. We'll be on this block, right? You don't care. You focused. And what happens? Then you get all the money, right? Then you get the power, then you get the other P word, right? Like they say. You get all those things. Why? Because you stayed on your goal. If you did it for the Most High, He said it in Matthew 6:33, right?
Yeah. First the kingdom.
Right. If you sought first the kingdom of the Most High and His righteousness, all these things will be added unto you, man. Y'all see that? You see brothers prove it every day. It's like brothers ain't punching the time clock in like 20 years. And you trying to figure out, dang, man, I ain't never been in the house this big. I ain't never been in the car this nice. I never seen a cat with this many electronics and all these different gadgets and all that. How do you get all this? I don't know. Like, I couldn't tell you. Most High brought somebody and dropped him right in my lap, and I would have never known. Yeah. Y'all see that? He just did it. I was too busy, man. I ain't even on that. I'm on these books all day. So I think my rib block. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean your rib? Yeah, I got a wife. Oh, you got a wife too? Damn. All you gotta do is focus and be on that book. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The chick won't leave. You know what I mean? I keep trying to get rid of her. She won't leave. I need study time, girl. Go away. Y'all see that? He said it. He promised you all these things, man. And He'll come through on His. You just got to come through on yours. And stop. Well, let's read on. I want to get through this part especially because it goes with the point you were bringing out too. Read on.
Verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom.
See, if any of you lack wisdom, go ahead.
Let him ask of God.
Ask the Most High. Cats be trying to go into all these esoteric books and I'm going to get books they don't talk about in class and I'm going to do that. Yeah, there's more given to you than men understand. You trying to go all out here into the quasars and the Book of Adam and Eve and the Apocalypse of Hoshabai or whoever the hell. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even need to know about that stuff right there. You don't understand the Bible. Y'all see that? Go ahead.
That giveth to all men liberally.
All you had to do is ask the Most High, He'll give it to you liberally. Now, if He'll do that with wisdom, which is hard to get, right? How much more will He do with money, cars, clothes, houses, women, men, whatever? Servants, if you wanted them.
Oh, I got the definition.
Yeah, see that? Huh?
Got the definition for liberally.
Right? He gives to all men liberally. What's that?
Liberally means bountifully.
Bountifully.
Freely. Largely.
Yeah,
that's it.
See that? He'll give you without stopping. Christ said He'll give you pressed down, shaken together to overflowing. Y'all see that? So where you'll have too much to even know what to do with. What's that?
I'll say with all those things that you're saying you can get, like you were saying with the goal and all those things following behind you.
Right.
It's a byproduct of the wisdom.
Right.
If you have the wisdom, then all these other things just come.
Yeah. Right. Look at Solomon. That's like all Solomon. He wanted, you know. I want wisdom to guide my people. Okay, because you didn't ask for all these other things, you didn't ask for the death of your enemies, you didn't ask for money or riches, you didn't ask for women, right? I'm going to give you all that. Cats forget that part, right? They be like, you can have multiple wives. But the Most High said He gave him that. He gave him all them women, man. Y'all see that? He gave him all that gold and all that fortune. He gave him all this stuff, man. Why? Because his goal wasn't about those things. It was about his people. It was about the Most High. He followed through on his promise, right?
God.
He stayed with the Most High until he was senile, right?
God.
I mean, who else does that? Who else is willing to do that and say, you know what, I'm going to give my whole life toward the Most High, toward accomplishing his goals, and not go crazy. I'm not going to go after the things of the world and want those things. Y'all see that?
God.
Where we at?
Verse 5, last precept.
Go ahead.
And it says, that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not.
See, he gives to you without even saying, hey, you know you don't deserve this, right? You know I'm doing you a favor, right, bro? Like, he ain't a nigga with his when he gives to you. You know what I mean? Like, you know I'm doing this for you, right? You know, he bring you out that up, man. Man, you know you don't deserve this. You're a filthy pile of trash for what you did back in 1983. What? All right, I guess I'll take it. Thank you. Right? He gives to you all men liberally, and he don't upbraid you. Go ahead.
And it says, and it shall be given him.
And he'll give you that wisdom, man. He'll give you the wisdom to get the job, to get the cars, to get the money, to get the things, to get more books, more clothes, whatever you need. Y'all see that?
God.
Go ahead. I gotta finish this. Go ahead.
Verse 6. But let him ask in faith.
Let him do what?
Let him ask in faith.
Let him ask in belief, man. Let him ask believing that the Most High is going to come on his promise. Let him come in this truth and get in this book and say, I want to give my life in faith. Not saying, you're not doubtful, not like, yeah, but this, I don't know, man, this might be a lot of work. Y'all see that? Be like, listen, the Most High said his yoke, or Christ said his yoke is light. I'm going to believe that. The work he has me doing is not too much. It's not too hard. Like I said, we got a business. You know, we got the business of selling oils in the mall, man, right? It's not hard work. No. It seems like it, you know, when brothers put too much in their mind, but you stand in the middle of the mall with air conditioning on a nice carpet, right? And you talk to people all day. That's all you gotta do. It's not breaking rocks in the hot sun, right? You're not picking cotton. You know what I mean? Getting your fingers all bloody and getting beat because you bloodied the cotton with your fingers and then getting more blood on the other cotton you actually brought in. It's not that. You selling oils, right? The yoke is light. Hey, go in there and teach for 3 hours. You mean talking to a microphone for 3 hours under air conditioning and fans? So you don't need me to go out and fight an entire company of policemen or nothing like that. No, just teach, and the Most High is going to protect you. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. I don't know. Y'all see that? It's madness, right? Go ahead.
Nothing wavering.
See, nothing wavering. Let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. Let him put his life out there. Let him put his spirit out there and put his spirit into it and not waver, not jump back and forth. Somebody look at that word, waver. Let's get that word waver and see what he does not want from us. What does the Most High not want from us, man? He said, let him ask in faith, nothing wavering.
Wavering. It says fluctuating. Mm-hmm. Being in doubt.
Being in doubt. Yeah. Don't be in doubt, man. That's the original sin. Don't y'all know that? Again, that's that fruit that was in the Garden of Eden, man. That we partook in and we end up getting kicked out of paradise. Doubt. Let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. Not having any doubt. What else?
Undetermined.
Undeterred, right? He ain't moved to the side. He ain't moved left or right. He ain't, like a damn ADD kid, right? Ooh, what's that? I'm gonna go chase that. Oh, hey, look it over there. I'm gonna go get it. Like, man, come on, stay focused. Y'all see that? Read on.
And it says, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed.
See that? It's like the brother used to say, you're like a blonde chick in a porno, man. You just being tossed. you understand?
Come on.
You can't be like that, man. Just everything is just throwing you here and throwing you there. Satan is just using all his demons to just gangbang you in the eternity. You can't let that be like that, man. Go ahead.
Verse 7. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord.
See that? If a person is wavering, he should stop expecting things from the Most High, man. You see Facebook full of that, man. Cats be posting, oh, Jesus is good, he gave me this, he did this. Oh, Yahweh, Barakatah, Yahweh, da-da-da-da, right? Then they man leave them, they woman leave them. I hate them Hebrew Israelites. They all full of ass, blah, blah, blah. He like, wait a minute. Wouldn't you just Barakatah Yahweh yesterday? But you wavering, man. You see that? Read that. He said, he that wavereth, don't let him think that he shall receive anything from the Most High. Why you lose your husband? Why you lose your girl? Why you lose your money? Why'd you lose your car? Because you wavery as hell, man. The Most High know that about you. So he don't give you none of the desires of your heart. Y'all see that? He take that stuff away, man. He said, you put your life out there. You said you was going to do this for me. Now you ain't doing it. So I'm not going to do it for you.
Right. It don't work like
and don't ask me for nothing. Right? Come on, man. Whose mom and dad don't do that now? Right? If you're a Jew, you know all about that one. Right? Like, look, you was bad at school. Don't ask me for nothing when we go in Walmart. Right? Don't touch nothing. Don't look at nothing. Stay in the car. Crack a window. Right? Like, it's like, damn, I can't do nothing. No. Don't talk either. Why? Don't even think you're going to receive anything for the wicked stuff you're doing. For being that person that said, you know what? I'm not going to come through on my promise, even though the Most High came through on his. Because many times that's the biggest problem, man. You come in this truth, man, and the Most High start making your enemies be at peace with you like he said he would do. You're like, damn, man, at the job, everybody cool, man. They treat me better and everything like that. They be like, yeah, I see that wisdom shining off you. My family, man, I go around them, they ain't trying to shove pork all in my face and everything. They ain't telling me, hey, you a Muslim? They ain't doing that no more, right? So he come through for you. And then you get to that point where he asks for you to do what you said you was going to do. And, oh, I can't do that. Come on, man. He's not mocked. He'll snatch all that out from under you, man.
That's right.
He'll wait till you brag about everything on Facebook, social media, Instagram. Look at my new car, birthday, how? He'll wait till you do all that. Then you'll be that person that's over there posting. Pray for me, y'all. I'm going through it. Why? He snatched all that out from under you, man. Because you didn't come through with your end. So we got to see this, man. We got to see that. You finish verse 8?
Verse 8,
Go ahead.
Verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his words.
See what happened? Read it again.
A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Y'all see that?
Come on.
When you double-minded like that, like we just read in that last scripture, right? When you double-minded, double-tongued, right? You saying one thing, doing another. When you double-minded, yeah, I know I said I was gonna come through, but I can't do it. Right? Yeah, I said I'm gonna come to class, but MTC. Right? They called me and told me I had to do this. Oh, they did, right? Who they? Right? Oh, you stuttering now. Oh, it must be the people that was gonna fix your speech impediment. That them? That who you talking about? Y'all see that? Nah, he said, listen, all that's going away. I'm going to snatch that from you. Because you double-minded. You're unstable in all your ways. You're undependable. Y'all see that? When you're unstable, can't nobody depend on you. If you're mentally unstable, right? People don't be going up to crazy people like, hey, what car should I buy? What stock should I invest in? Like, no, that nigga crazy. Don't talk to him. Y'all understand it?
No.
He's not dependable. Y'all see that?
No.
I imagine if your stockbrokers was double-minded. Yeah, man, put it all in the hemorrhoid cream. Hey, you know what? Yeah, I was playing golf with somebody, and I just decided I don't think you should do the hemorrhoid thing. I already sunk all my money in the preparation H. What the hell is wrong with you? Nah, you need to put it in the Maylocks, man. What? Why? Why you say that? I just had a bellyache, man. The first thing I thought of was I'm gonna buy some Maylocks. So I think people do that. Oh yeah, you crazy, man. I gotta go. You're double-minded. People don't trust you to pick out a pair of socks, man. Why? Because they already know. Okay, nah, I ain't gonna do that. He gonna change his mind, switch up. You know what I mean? They don't want nothing from you. They don't even want gifts from you. Like, nah, I'm good, man. You know what I mean? Hey, you want some food? No, I'm all right. Why? Because you're gonna switch up, try to get in my plate as soon as you hand it out to me. I know you. You got a track record. Y'all see that? Where we at? Was that it?
God, that was in the 8.
So y'all gotta understand that, man. A double-minded man, he's unstable in all his ways. He's undependable. So who's he undependable to? Just the people around him? What is the main problem with being a double-minded man that nobody can depend on? What's the main problem with your dependability?
It's not there.
Well, it's not there, right? But who are you mainly letting down?
The Most High.
Most High. And yourself.
And yourself.
You see that? You can't even trust your own mind anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure if you're the guy that can make a right decision anymore. Because why? You reneged on your promise. You know you're the type of you get to where you can't even depend on yourself to go on a diet. Like, yeah, I know I won't stick to it. Why? Because I can't even read the Bible consistently. I can't even go to class. I can't depend on nothing. So I can't depend on my own mind to make regular decisions. Y'all see that? That's why you're unstable, and that's why you're more worthless to the most person you're worthless to is yourself. See that? Because you're unsure. You know, the nigga want to fight you. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's just talk about it, I guess, man, because I don't think I could whoop you. You know what I mean? Are you a fast runner? Because I'm gone. Spiritually, Satan come to rape you. You know what? Just do it, man, because I don't think I have the strength to fight you today. Wow. Like, you ain't even gonna try? You ain't gonna make it a challenge? Ain't that what rapists like? Like they like the challenge of it, right? You ain't even gonna give Satan a challenge. You just gonna lay there like a rag doll, take it. Like you just a blow up doll from the shop. What you got? That's good, but not. What was next on there? Knock this out, and then that's probably the last one. Yeah, get that in Ecclesiastes 27, verse 3. Yeah, I want to bring out Acts chapter 5, but time's sake, we'll have to cut it short a little bit.
Ecclesiastes chapter 27 and verse 3.
Y'all can read that story when you get home. Acts chapter 5, right? Ananias and Sapphira, they promised a certain amount, then they held it back. You do that with your spirit, man. You promise you're gonna be there. You promise you're gonna be around. Promise you want to be gung ho for the Most High. Promise you want this wisdom, and promise you want to lead your people and guide your people. And then what you do? No, I can't come through on my end. Why? Because you comfortable with all the stuff the Most High gave you when He came through with His end. Y'all see that? What you got?
Ecclesiastes chapter 27 and verse 3.
Man, I hate that. I even hate that. I understand how the Most High feel when he do that. I mean, you see the Most High blessing somebody, and what they do, they get comfortable in the blessing and don't want to do no work for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they forget all about him. It's like, dude, they start talking like, I did this, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't do nothing. I was there. The Most High gave you that.
Mm-hmm.
Most High sent that dude right up to you and said, hey, man, hey, I got this bike I'm selling for super cheap because I'm just trying to move states. And here, take it. How much you got? I was there. You know what I mean? Like, you over here trying to act like, yeah, I did this and I did that. No, you didn't do nothing. But I hate that when brothers get all comfortable and sisters get all comfortable in the blessing the Most High gave them,
Mm-hmm.
and they forget to come through on their end. They act like they don't have to. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, the Most High finally gave you that woman you was wanting the whole time you was in the truth. And what you do? Yeah, brother, I can't come to class tonight. Like, dude, I hear your girl in the background. Stop playing. I heard her yelling at you like she always do. Y'all see that? Oh, yeah, bruh. I hear your car running. The one the Most High gave you, I hear that right now. You ain't too sick to do nothing. You driving around right now. I can hear it in the background. You got that good phone that the Most High gave you.
Right.
It picks up everything. You ain't sick. You going to the club. How you know? Your iPhone is on. Y'all see that?
God.
Like, come on, man. Don't play the Most High. He's not mocked. It's hateful. It's despicable when people do that, man. You just see them, they start living all comfortable. You know, these preachers do that crap, man. Do all them prayers, and the Most High actually come through for them. He be like, yeah, here, big house, big car, big this, do that, all that. Most High does do that too, right? Then what? They get comfortable in that. He like, yep. You know, I had Satan give you that just to see if you was gonna fall to that.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you was going to stay with me. I let Satan go ahead and throw that temptation out there for you. And what you do, you switched up.
Adulterous.
Sold out. Huh?
Oh, adulterous.
Right. Start becoming adulterous and everything, all right? They get all the money that they wanted and everything like that. They get their multi-million-dollar book deal and everything. Now they sleeping with chicks in the congregation that got husbands. Right. Dude, that's not what the money was for. You said you were going to feed the homeless every day. What happened to that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when I become a politician, I'm going to do this and this and that. Politicians do that all the time. They're good for that, right? We just expect it now. It's like a cliche. I'm going to do this for the people, and I'm going to fix these streets, and I'm going to do this and lower taxes and all that. And then they get in that office and they, ooh, this chair feel good. Man, is there another material better than this? Yeah, there is. Raise taxes then. Well, I need that good chair.
Mm-hmm.
They forget all about that life, man. Y'all see that? Brothers and sisters do it all the time, man. And what do you sell your soul for? Like I said, what does it profit a man if he gained the whole world and lose his own soul? Is that Mark 8:36? What does it profit you? That's what you sell out for. That's what you become a hoe for. It's for nothing. You sell yourself for naught. Y'all see that? Where we at?
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 27 and verse 3.
Was that it? Oh, you read it?
No, not yet.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Unless a man hold himself diligent in the fear of the Lord.
See, unless you keep your diligence and keep remembering the Most High is watching everything you're doing and strive and fight for His ways and keep in the life He set for you. Go ahead.
His house shall soon be overthrown.
What'll happen?
His house shall soon be overthrown.
What happens 100% of the time, man?
His house shall soon be overthrown.
You get to watch them niggas fall, man. Like I said, we done seen it, man. You got brothers that was, they was gung-ho, I'm going to be about the truth, and Satan dangled some family member in front of them, dangled some wife in front of them, dangled some husband in front of them. Then they leave, and then what happened? he beats me. Can y'all help? Can y'all come out here? You like, no, we can't come out here. We still doing the work. You chase that. You know what I mean? Like, we can't do nothing for you. You still in the state we done left a long time ago. You were supposed to come with us. Man, I'm over here. I'm addicted to crack and everything. I never even thought I would even like crack, but I can't let it go now. Like, bro, but we told you to stay here with us. We didn't tell you to go to a whole nother state and chase your girlfriend or try to get your kids back. We told you if you stay here and kept doing the work, he'll bring that to you. He promised it in Isaiah 60. Your sons and your daughters will be brought from afar. Why are you chasing them? You know what I mean? Brothers get the truth. Oh yeah, now I'm finally getting a little money in my pocket, man. I've been doing the work of the Most High, and he been making avenues open up I never would have dreamed of. Now that I got this money, man, I can go to Florida and get my kids. What? Ah, bro. Halfway to Florida, he driving. Halfway to Florida, he get the call. Yeah, I'm in Houston. I brought your kids. Oh, girl, why you didn't tell me? I was gonna surprise you. I'm halfway to down Florida. And my car breaking down, and the clan's chasing me. Like, what the hell? Call the brothers. Let them know where I'm at. My phone about to die. Like, damn. You do it like that, man. He will do it just like that. He'll swipe all that rug right out from under you, man. He'll take everything back he gave you, and he'll do what? Give it to the man that's still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he say that with the talents?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I done seen him do it. I'm watching him do it right now. This brother's a recipient of it. That brother's a recipient of it. This brother's a recipient of those things. Where you watch a brother leave, and all of a sudden it's like his rib want to leave him. He can't pay the bills no more. Everything he do is curse. And then you watch this other brother who gave up everything to follow the truth, and the Most High just keep increasing him. Here you go. Here you go. Y'all see that? It's insane, man. You watch brothers leave over a woman, right? And it ain't even like a good one. It'd be like an ex-prostitute, like whistles when the wind blows between her legs. He like, whoa. Was that? What the hell was that? And you chasing that? You left the truth for that? Then you see another brother come in like, yeah, man, we went out here to do the work of the Most High, man. Made me a virgin. I'm like, I don't even believe in those. What? They still have those? You didn't have to go chase a leprechaun under the end of a rainbow and dig through a pot of gold to get that? On a unicorn? For real? You see it happen all the time, man. When you're in this truth, you see it, and it just strengthens your faith. It's like, damn, I gotta keep doing this, man. Because the Most High is real. He don't play. He's not mocked. You watching one brother go to destruction and another brother get raised up and supernaturally, man. It's like, damn, there's no way that should have worked out. There's no damn way possible that they should have came up. They broke, they penniless, they half retarded, can't hardly read when they come in here, but they said, you know what, I want to do this. Whatever y'all talking about toward the Most High, I want to do that because he been whooping. And they humble. So what does he do? He resists the proud, gives grace to the humble. He does everything we just read.
Mm-hmm.
You see it every day, without fail. But, you know, niggas think the Most High is somebody to play with, man. That's why they renege on their promise. But hey, listen, we're sorry for all the technical difficulties. I know we lost a lot of y'all. These will post up on YouTube, and they'll be available for y'all to watch again. You didn't miss nothing. We paused when we said we will pause, and we came back when we came back. So you didn't miss nothing in between videos or nothing like that. So go ahead and watch them. You know, it's a good class, man. The brothers been throwing their scriptures in and putting their brick in on this class and everything. So the spirit was really moving. And with that, we're going to say shalom to y'all. Again, if you have anything to donate that you want to help with the educational process of your people or to help the homeless, send that to 8524 South Brunswick Boulevard, Houston, Texas, 77071. Still looking at this camera. All right. We're also at 4219 Centergate Street in San Antonio, Texas. All right. 78217. And we're at 501 Copper Avenue Northwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. All right, and that's Albuquerque 87102. Join us again tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. All right, we'll be on ISBHPK lot or ISBHPK or Israelite School of Biblical History and Practical Knowledge. We'll be on that page, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. All right, and if you're in the Houston area, we encourage you to come in and join us, so that way you can partake in the Sabbath ceremonies, you can partake in the anointing and the prayers and all the hear the ram's horn being blown and all these things you miss when you're not attending with us. All right. And with that, we're gonna say shalom.
Shalom.